we will be discussing about the uses of ground penetrating radar for concrete inspection. As we know, GPR or ground penetrating radar is being routinely used for the applications like utility detection, archaeology, and shallow stratigraphy, and also for military applications. The use of this technology has become very popular in the field of civil engineering for concrete inspection, and with the advent of the digital signal processing technique and also the 3D processing capabilities, this GPR has become widely used in almost all the construction companies. So, as we are discussing about the concrete inspection, we will see few instances in which this GPR can be used. So, the application of the concrete inspection mostly includes locating the spacing and depth of the reinforced steel and the post tension cabling or the anchors, and they are also used for locating the measuring rebar covers, mapping any kind of voids present in the road or the civil construction, and also clearing some areas prior to the cutting or coring and trenching. So the structure applications will include the integrity of the concrete and to identify the presence of any voids or cracks or sometimes any alteration in the chemicals. So we'll discuss one by one. When it comes to the locating rebars and post tension cables and the bottom of the slab, the concrete and the construction professionals, they are using the ground penetrating radar to locate the structures like within the poured concrete. That means so before we take the sample, pouring sample, we do the GPR and then we locate the rebars, the post tension cables, and also the bottom of the slab. Then only we can drill a hole to collect the sample. If we are drilling a hole and then there is a rebar, then the drilling may be tough and also it causes damages to the bit, and also it will take a lot of time to reconstruct the rebar. And if there are post tension cables, those cables will be disconnected and again we need to do a lot of work. So before checking all this, if you are making a hole here, we need to find out where the bars and the cables on the bottom of the slab are, and then if we collect the core sample we'll have a very good uh, part of the core we can get. So this is one application, and then we can also find the trace conduits. That means again for drilling we need to find out the metallic and non-metallic pipes for collecting the core. So metallic pipes will be hard enough and it may take a long time to collect the core, and in the non-metallic pipes they may break easily and then it will be very difficult to reconstruct them again. So to identify these you can use a GPR, and also for finding the void spaces. Now to find the location and depth of the post tension cables in the concrete, we use the GPR. So this is because the post tension labels are usually like coated or covered with a non-metallic pipe. If these are damaged, then it will be a very big loss. So to identify the post tension cables, we'll use GPR, and then to find the thickness of the concrete slab. So if you see the green slab here, you see the top bars on the top and then the bottom bars, and below them you have the bottom of the slab. So from this you can identify the thickness of the concrete slab also. This is application by GPR. And when it comes to the void space also, if you have any void, then it will in long term be damage this particular part. So it can be on the road or it can be on any slab or a pillar or anything. So to fill this void, we need to identify this void. So instead of breaking it, we do the GPR scan and then we'll find the void, and in that particular location we will do the correction. This is how we can use the GPR.